Good morning, friends. I'm Chris from Worthington Home. It is bright and early on a Saturday morning, and I'm headed to a church tag sale in Cromwell, Connecticut. They had a great sale in the spring, and they had told me that this one was coming in November. At the time, November seemed so impossibly far away, and yet here we are in November, so fast. So anyway, I'm dying to check out this sale. I think they're gonna have a lot of good things. They were super organized last time, so I'm assuming they're gonna be super organized this time. So let's go check it out. It's such a beautiful day for a walk, and I can see the church coming up here just on my right. We're definitely getting closer. Check out all the telltale signs. This means we're in the right place. I'm really looking forward to see what they have inside. And look at how beautiful this church is. It's framed so nicely against the bright blue sky. I love the pillars. The landscaping is really pretty. I'm a big fan of the town of Cromwell anyway. So we're going right around the corner. See where that gentleman is going in? That's our door. Okay, I'm inside and I'm checking out the textiles. There are some good ones. There's lots of tablecloths here. This one has such a cheerful holiday look to it. It's definitely a possibility. $5 for this tablecloth. But there's lots of other really good ones. Here's a look around. This set is $100. It looks like there's quite a few pieces. I'm not looking to invest that much money in a set right now. This is a cute little handmade vase. There's lots of boxes of things with like collected sets of china. So I'm looking really carefully because I just might be willing to pick one up. I think I have enough storage space if I'm really careful about it. Love the vintage Pyrex. It doesn't sell for me, but I think it's really fun. There's some Christmas things in here. Oh, I like that plaid tree skirt. That's really cute. I don't need a tree skirt, but I like it. I like anything plaid pretty much. I think we're about done here. It's time to hit the road. Let's go. Well, that was really fun. And now I'm actually headed to Milford, to a store I went to at my last video because I didn't buy some things at that time. I'm regretting it, and we're gonna take care of that problem right now. Well, I've been home for a few hours now from the Cromwell tag sale. It was a really good tag sale, super organized. Everybody was really nice, the usual church tag sale experience. And it was very crowded, which I expected. And I think I came up with a pretty good course of action right off the bat. I decided to avoid where the biggest crowds were, let the big crowds have their fun. I found a quieter spot where I could go through things in relative peace, and that landed me in the textiles sections. So the first thing I stumbled across were these fabulous vintage aprons. They are so cute. So this one was made in the 1950s or 60s, and it's a red organza with the little flower detail and the pockets. Oh my gosh, the pockets, aren't they so cute? I wish I had Donna Reed to come here and model these for us, but I thought this was really cute. This one was $2. Then I picked up, similarly, there's a whole stack of these. This cute little one, I loved the little red pocket. These seem to all be hand sewn to me. They have the nice ties. Yeah, this is really cute. I love the fabric, the little red roses, if you can see them. And a little honeycomb background. This one says half apron, 1960s. So again, a great fabric. I really love this. The seams, again, to be handmade. It has this really pretty sort of zigzag trim. I thought that was adorable. And then, of course, who can resist red gingham This is absolutely adorable. The little pockets, the buttons. Oh my gosh, this is so, so cute. This one says gingham smocked half apron. It was $7, but then it was marked again down to just $2. I wouldn't have paid $7 for it for the purposes of resale, but $2 worked for me. And then the last one, this is another great fabric that I really liked. Isn't that so sweet? The flowers, the little people on it. And then the bottom again is this like yellow organza. It's kind of see-through. This one has an imperfection at the hem, but it's really very sweet. And yeah, I was happy to find this. This one has this has like an inner pocket. So I guess you could hide away your thimble or your clothespins or whatever sort of things you were in need of carrying. So I thought those were really adorable. Not the kind of thing you see every day. And so for $2 a piece, I was excited to pick them up, and I thought maybe somebody would enjoy them as much as I did. I'm not quite sure how I'm selling those yet. If I'm doing singly or if I'm doing a lot, if I do some on eBay, some in the store, I'm not really sure. I just really liked them. I also really liked this very pretty little sewing bag. It's like a little, or a knitting bag maybe. This is maybe to keep yarn in. This is so cute, and also looks like it's hand sewn, like a little quilting pattern on it. Very cute piece. There's the inside. It doesn't open super wide, which is maybe not ideal, but it is very, very cute. Yeah, this is definitely hand sewn. This was only $1. So I picked it up, and then I found lots of other great textiles. So in no particular order, let's see, I'm gonna grab a few and put them on my lap. So I bought this towel. Now, I don't usually much care for towels like this with the dates because we had these when I was a kid and they just kind of got on my nerves. But this one is neat because you can see it's the bicentennial. It was 1976, and I thought that made it a little bit different and much more collectible. So I picked this up. This is actually the exact colors of our kitchen. Well, not all of the colors, but definitely this color yellow. So I don't know if I'm gonna part with this one, but I thought it was great. I love the eagles on it. I thought it was really cute. And then I bought this handmade Afghan. This is like a little throw. It's not very big at all, but it's so pretty. Look at the colors on this. I thought they were really charming, and I thought this kind of thing would look so nice just thrown over a chair or at the foot of a bed. I thought that was very sweet. This one was $4. Then I found this very pretty tablecloth. This was $6. This is a great color for the upcoming holiday, but this would really look nice any time of year. I thought that was so pretty. I really like the leaf design. I didn't notice a maker on this of any kind. I don't think there was one, but it's a really, really pretty tablecloth. It would actually look gorgeous in my own dining room, except I already have a very similar one. So this one will probably be going on my eBay store. Okay, we're staying with the textiles here. I found this very pretty lace tablecloth. This is really nice. I need to examine it for any possible flaws, but this really seems to be in very nice shape. I find tablecloths like this sometimes at Goodwill. They're usually more money than I want to spend for the purposes of resale, and they're almost always stained. And listen, tablecloths get stained. It's just the nature of, a piece of cloth that is sitting on like containers of gravy and pats of butter and all kinds of other spilling kinds of substances. I mean, that just happens, but it's always best not to intentionally pick up something stained for resale. If you've stained it yourself, it's kind of one thing, you overlook it, but yeah, try to avoid stained things for resale. But this one looks like it's in really nice condition, and of course I will look at it very closely. I'll unfold it. It looks like it's never been used, and it's very pretty. This was only $5. Then I got this one. This one is really interesting. It looks like it's got a holiday Yeah, this one's got a nice holiday pattern on it. So let me hold this one up. Okay, so you can see sort of, those look like poinsettias perhaps. And then as it comes up, there's kind of a medallion in the center. This is nice stiff fabric. So this would lie over a table really nicely. It's very, very pretty. And I thought it was a nice little find for the upcoming season. This does not have any stains or any problems at all. And again, I really question if this was ever even used, or if it was, perhaps it was only used for decoration and not for, you know, food use. So this one, oh, this one has a tag too. This one says Sunweave Linen Corporation, made in Brazil. And yeah, anyway, it was $5. So I thought this was a nice find. Of course, my folding skills leave something to be desired. Okay, and then I picked up this one. This is, as you can see, in kind of a burnt orange color. I thought this would be so, so pretty for the fall, especially Halloween, which of course has just passed us by, but this is a really heavy tablecloth. It's very long. I need to take it out and really measure it. It was $5. Yeah, I just thought the color on this was fantastic. It wouldn't work in my dining room because I have such reddish tones. I think it would clash, but in the right house, I think this could make the most beautiful fall display, or really could look beautiful any time of year. The last tablecloth I have to show you is really pretty. It's giving me like a south of France feeling. And this is the pattern. It's really, really beautiful. I love the yellow and blue. And it comes with placemats. Oh wow, here it is. Folded out. It's not folded out all of the way, but it's either a square or rectangle. It looks like a rectangle. I'm looking to see if there's any tag on this. Nope, I don't see one, but it's a great, as I said, it's a great pattern. Really beautiful. And it comes with 2 placemats in this complementary color that are in really nice shape, little dusty, but they're in nice shape, and matching napkins. So I thought that was really, really beautiful. I don't remember exactly what I paid for all of this. I think it was $5. That seemed to have been the going rate for linens at this sale. I picked up some interesting jewelry. There was a lot of jewelry at this sale and people were all over it. So I waited until the crowd kind of dispersed, and then I crept in when I thought it was just a quieter, less hectic time. I picked up just a couple of things. I bought this pretty necklace for myself, actually. This was $5. You can see it has this kind of onyx look about it, and it's a drop necklace. So very pretty with like a gold tone. This I think is just costume jewelry, but it is pretty, and I have a pair of earrings that belong to my mother-in-law that will look so pretty with this very nice necklace, so I'm keeping that. It was $5. Then I found this adorable little brooch. Isn't that so cute? You call it brooch or brooch? My grandmother always said brooch, but maybe it's brooch. Let's call it a pin, shall we? And then we don't have to even worry about it. This says 1960s Jerry's Lovebird brooch. This was $3, but I thought the pin was really cute. And then this one, the tag says it's from the 1950s, and it's Cremence circle brooch or brooch, whatever, tomato. I thought that was cute. I picked up this little eagle pin because Eric likes eagles and I thought he might get a kick out of that. So I grabbed that one. And then, oh my goodness, I bought these cute little owl earrings because my grandmother had a necklace that was very similar to it. Here, I hope you can see it that way. Do you see how cute they are? Oh my gosh, it just had such a nostalgic moment when I saw these. I just had to have them. I picked up this whole box of china. This is a really beautiful classic pattern. Sorry about all the dog noise behind me. This was made by Johnson Brothers in England. This is their Regency pattern, and I really love it. I think it's very classic. I've sold some pieces before, and they've sold very well on eBay. This one is a setting for 8 and includes these dinner plates, the little bread plates. We've got some bowls, and we've got some cups and saucers. They're very, very pretty, just very simple and elegant. And I love the shape of the bowls because they're more square than circle, which is just an unexpected detail. And then it also came with this great covered sugar and creamer. And I thought that was really nice to have. So all of this will be going on my eBay store, and I'm hoping somebody really likes it. There is some crazing on some of the pieces, but a lot of them are in absolutely perfect condition. And then the other thing I wanted to show you, I think the tag said Anchor Hawking for these, but I don't know if that's true. I haven't done my research. But here is the little container. So we have a little decanter. I love the stripes on this. And then the little, I assume these are shot glasses or cordials, I'm not sure, but I thought they had such a great look as well. So I picked this set up. This set was $11 and the Johnson Brothers was $50. So that was my haul, and in a funny twist of events, Eric asked that we keep the little cordial set. So I guess we're gonna keep this. I mean, you know, twist my arm. I would keep it all if I could. So we're gonna keep that, but yes, most of this stuff is going to end up listed on my eBay store. So if you're interested, you can find it there. And if anything isn't listed, just let me know. Unless I'm planning to keep it myself, we can always figure something out. So after the church sale, and I should mention, I saw my neighbor Deb there and her friend Feathers. I asked why her name is Feathers. I was told it was a long story. I asked for the abbreviated version, and I was told it was because she loves anything with fur, feathers, or gills. And I guess if her nickname was Fur, Feathers, and Gills, that would be too long, so they went with Feathers. So hi Deb and Feathers, if you're watching, it was very nice to see you both. I saw some other viewers of this channel as well, including someone that I had seen at Salvation Army not that long ago. So I always love when people say hello. It's really, really nice. And yeah, all around just a really good time at the church tag sale. So afterwards, because I'm a nut, I drove all the way to Milford from Cromwell. It was about a 45-ish minute drive. Eric and I had been to this place yesterday. They had advertised on Craigslist that they were getting rid of lots of antiques and vintage things. It was an estate sale coordinator who I guess had leftover things from various estate sales, and he was looking to sell them. Now, his prices were not as low as I would like for what it was that he had. I mean, talk about really picked over. So I had inquired about a few things yesterday and ultimately only bought one thing because I just didn't feel like paying up. But then on the car ride home, I started to do some comps on eBay, and I could see that there was still plenty of profit that I could make, even if I had paid his prices, which seemed a little on the high side to me. So of course it was haunting my brain. So I had to go back today and get the things I was regretting not getting the day before, starting with these adorable barnyard animal cutting boards. So here we have a cow, as you can see, with a bell, a rooster, or a hen, not sure what this is. And this has a little hanging area as well, which is awfully handy. This one is definitely a rooster. So maybe the other one was just a hen. So this rooster, which I thought was very cute. And the best one of all, I think, is this pig. So I picked all of these up. They were a total of $20, but they seem to go for around $15 to $18 per piece. So the math will work out. and I will probably list them on my eBay store. The other thing that was killing me, really just killing me, was, let me show you. It's a pair of wall-mounted plate racks. But what's really nice about these, I've got them upside down, of course, like a nut. What I really liked about these was they could hold multiple plates. So 1, 2, 3. I loved the top. This is, as you can see, brass. It's not solid brass, it's plated, I believe. And here is the bottom. And these were made in India. And these would be kind of side, I'm doing it backwards again, oh my gosh. Let's try that again. Here we are, this is how it would go. You could have these either side by side, which I actually wouldn't do. What I would do is I would put them on either side of a mirror. That is, I think, the nicest way to show these off, but I think you could also find them in different spots on any wall space. These are just great. I really liked these. Oh, would my mother have loved these, for sure. And I thought they were just really nice, and they were really, like I said, just really bothering me. I couldn't get them out of my head. Now this one has a little bit of pitting. I don't know if that will buff out or not, but regardless, I thought they had such a great look. They're so long, and I think they could just be fabulous in the right space. So I went back for them. I'm so glad that I did, because that means I'll actually sleep tonight and not be haunted by, you know, a pair of brass plate racks. What is wrong with me? So yeah, I love them. I am not sure what I'm doing with them. When I tried to get comps for them, I mean, I was getting the lowest comp I found for something that was not nearly as nice, and it was only one, was like $85. I found one that was closer, just one, not a pair, that was like $180. You know, I don't know. What will I sell them for? Where will I sell them? Will I keep them? You know, I just don't know. But I thought they were awesome, and I'd rather kind of grapple with what am I doing with them than be angry at myself for not picking them up. Oh my gosh, though, the drama of the plate racks. So the plate racks were in the store space, and they were screwed in tightly to the wall. And like they were kind of half on the wall and half on the trim, and there were all kinds of boxes, and there was a glass case and all these crazy things underneath them, so that you couldn't even really easily put like a ladder underneath it and just get them down. So this younger guy who was working there, I don't know if he just stopped by. I don't know if he was maybe the owner's son. I don't know what his deal was. He could not have been nicer. I can tell you that much. He was like, I can get them down. And he, oh my God, he dropped quite a lot of things in the process. Nothing broke. I don't know how nothing broke. He was basically half standing on a ladder, sort of, and half perched on the top of a glass case. Oh my, I could not even watch. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. He's like, we shouldn't have had them here, you know, and we're really glad to sell them. So I was like, thank you. So he got them down. It was hairy, and I thanked him profusely. He kept saying he was happy to help me and glad to have the sale. So it all worked out, but yeah, it scared the life out of me. And there were a few customers we were all looking like, oh boy, 911 is going to get called here, but he was fine. While I was waiting and holding my breath over the plate racks, I also picked up this huge wooden, I don't know what you call this, a basket, a bowl with the back. Is it a planter? Are you supposed to stuff your cat in it? I'm not really sure. But I thought it had a great look. I thought this was just really, really fun. I love anything with a cat on it. This looks like the first cat I ever had. Her name was Alice. And then I had two cats like this. One was Linus, and the other one was Stimpy. Don't ask about the name Stimpy. My brother Jay picked it out. But this reminded me of them, and I thought it had a great hand-painted stenciled look, and the artist who did the painting on this signed it in the corner. The back is just plain wood, nothing fancy. and I thought it was really, really interesting, so I picked it up. So I paid $15 for this little cat piece. I paid $20 for the cutting boards, as I told you, $30 for the plate stands. So I was not getting massive screaming deals, but I felt okay picking up things for the prices that I did. I was ultimately willing to spend that amount. I'm so relieved that I have these plate racks in my life. And yeah, it was annoying to drive back to Milford again, but I'm really glad I did. I think it was time well spent. The last thing I'm going to show you is actually part of a video, the last video that I showed when I had mentioned that Eric went to an estate sale and he picked out some things. I forgot to show you this really beautiful bird picture, this little bit of wall art, and you can see that these birds are embroidered. Oops, they're embroidered. They look really, really cute on this background. Really sweet pieces. These were so popular when I was a kid, this kind of look. The back is rough, the paper's kind of coming off, but that can be addressed or replaced, and at any rate won't be seen. So these will be going on my in my store space, I believe, unless somebody decides that they want them, in which case just let me know. So as I look over this haul, I have to say, I think my favorite thing that I picked up were the brass plate racks. Even though I'm not sure what I'm doing with them, I really, really like them. I think they were super unique. I never see anything like that out and about, so I'm really glad I went back for them. I think those are my favorite things that I picked up. I also, again, strangely, really like this bicentennial towel with the dates on it, even though I generally don't like these towels. I thought this one was really good. I am pretty sure we're keeping it. And I will tell you that Eric loved the eagle pin, and he also loved those Anchor Hawking striped cordial glasses. That said, I thought the aprons were really charming. I love the tablecloths. I am such a sucker for tablecloths. I think they really transform a room. So if you're not a tablecloth person, I would say to you, become one, because it's such a great, easy way to change up your space. It really transforms the look of a kitchen table or a dining room table. So those were really fun to find. The Johnson Brothers is elegant. I think the cutting boards are a lot of fun. So yeah, just really happy with my haul. Talk about a lot of fairly diverse kinds of things, right? But all the more fun. Good morning, friends. I'm coming to you from the car. Obviously, in this cat carrier back here is Indy. He continues to scratch his face. He had a shot. It was a steroid shot. It really didn't help much at all. So we're going back to the vet today to get a much stronger shot and some antibiotics, because last night he was scratching his face past the point of anything that looked or seemed safe or certainly comfortable. So this poor little guy throws up in the car, and it's a long drive to the vet. Unfortunately, I really like my vet. I should probably find somebody closer, but I just really like and trust my vet. So we are headed to Milford to get Mr. Indy checked out. Hopefully we can get this guy feeling so much more comfortable. That's my hope. One unhappy little cat. Do you hear this guy? I feel so bad. I've just signed us in, and now we're waiting for an exam room. Indy is definitely aware of all of the weird smells and sounds, but he's definitely hanging in there. He's a trooper. Now we're in the examination room. He is ready to get out of this crate, but the vet likes the cats to stay here so they don't sneak out the door, and this guy is just crazy enough to do that. So we're just going to wait a little bit longer until we can see the vet and hopefully get some relief for poor Indy. Doesn't his face look so bad? Ouch. Okay, let's head home. This was a long day. I'm so eager to get this guy out of the car and into the house. There he is. He's still doing okay. And actually, he hasn't thrown up in the car. This is the first time ever he hasn't. So I'm really glad. Maybe he's getting a little bit more tolerant of a moving vehicle. That can only be a good thing because sometimes you have to go to the vet. I'll just get him right inside this door and then he can be with all of his furry friends. I'm sure they've missed each other. All right, time to get out. Oh, look, Licorice is already greeting him. I think she missed her little friend. Well, she's definitely sniffing him, or she's aware of the fact that he's had some treats in the crate. But yeah, I think he's getting a nice warm welcome from Licorice. This poor little guy is just getting his bearings. He's like, what the heck just happened to me? Yeah, he's going to check out his house. We're in the sunroom now, and that is a fake little bug. That's a toy, so don't be alarmed. Indy, I'm sure, is wanting his sister, but she is dead asleep. Because Iris is deaf, when she sleeps, there is nothing that will wake her. But I can tell you, whenever Indy is distressed, he wants to be comforted by Iris. She is very maternal and usually makes him feel so much better. He'll be waking her up soon, I'm sure. Anyway, it's good to see him back home and in his comfy sunroom. This is really his main kind of kitty station. You can tell he's still itchy. Hopefully that goes away soon. Now he's back with all of his toys and his favorite cat tree. So we have a new project going on. It's never a dull moment around here. We're always working on something. And by we, I mean Eric. So let me show you what he's been doing. Eric, what are you working on?
Barn doors.
Barn doors? This is a garage. Explain.
Well, they're going to swing open. This is just the frame. Got everything all clamped in so I can get an idea of the spacing all the way around. The opening was crooked. It's an old, probably at least 90 years old. So I didn't want to go and try to make everything perfectly level because it takes too long. So I pretty much just built the frames, stepped back, looked, and said, it's good enough. We'll have a sealed garage to do whatever we want inside.
Nice.
Store stuff, park a car. That's it.
I think it'll be really nice that people won't be able to see into the space because sometimes we've had stuff stored here for estate sales and other things and it looks very messy, doesn't it?
Correct. So I'm hoping Sunday afternoon to be complete.
Wow, that fast. Today's Saturday,
Yeah.
So you think you'll be done tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna keep up with your progress.
Okie doke.
As you can see, Eric's taking measurements for the garage doors. He is measuring carefully and then he's gonna make sure everything is nice and secure. He has a very ambitious timeline for completing this project. So as much as this seems like a really big kind of project to me, he assures me this will be kind of a quick one. I am a terrible judge of these things. Fortunately, he's a better one. And so we'll see how he does. He's definitely working hard. Let's go see how Eric's making out with his garage doors. He was hitting a little bit of a snag this morning, so I'm hoping that things are going a little bit better. Let's go see. No kitties or puppies. Boy, these are good and dead at this point. Here's a sneak peek. Let's get a little closer. There's one door up. Is this the right side or the wrong side?
This is the wrong side.
Oh no. So
I didn't want to put sheathing on the inside
Yeah.
because it makes it heavier, but I just wasn't paying attention. So now I'm going to put the ship's lap.
Yep.
That's going to go all along, which is
Oh.
fine,
Okay.
but just
Wasn't what you originally planned.
I just made a mistake.
And the mistake was you built them inside out, essentially.
Yeah, I should have labeled. I should have, when I laid them down to put the sheathing on, I should have realized, okay, this is the center. But what I did is put it on. Should have been on this side, not that side, because it was actually made to fit the space. So if I turn it, if I bring this on the outside, facing us, it's doesn't fit.
Okay, so Eric is using some Yankee ingenuity.
Yep.
It works every time. While we're out here, we might as well check on the chickens. I tend to check on them every other day. They're probably due for food. Hi, girls. Definitely out of food. Let's fill that sucker up. Only 2 eggs so far, but it's still morning, so hopefully we'll get a few more before the day is out. And see, the leaves are really mostly off the trees at this point. Fall has finally arrived. Wow, I really like it. I like the hinges that you picked too. Oh, it's so much better with the door. Holy mackerel. That is a big improvement for sure.
I got to putty all the holes.
Yep, yep.
It sticks a little bit, but I'm fine with that because it holds it tight.
Okay. Nice. Oh, that's so good. It's going to be so much more usable.
Like I said, I like it. It's a little tight, but it pushes right where it needs to go. Flush with that.
Will you paint the plain bit?
What was that?
Will you paint the bare wood part?
It'll be all one color.
It looks great. It looks so
Nice.
much better with doors.
Nice. Make the place look, make it look completed now.
Looks amazing. I really like the white doors. It looks very super clean.
Yep, and I did that when I...
Okay, Eric's putting on the finishing touches. I'm really liking this white paint. I think it looks really sharp and crisp. I can't get over the huge difference that it makes having these fabulous doors on. I think he did a great job. What do you think?
So that's my haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of my interesting finds. At least I think they're interesting. I hope you thought they were interesting. Did you have a favorite? Do you think I was crazy for going back to Milford today to find these plate racks and the cutting boards? Or do you think that was a good decision? I'd love to know what you think about that. If you liked this video, please take a moment to like it and subscribe if you haven't already, because it is so very helpful to my channel. I hope you're having a great day, whatever you're doing, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.